Good morning students, I am Shomajit sir. Today I am here to deliver my lecture on topic nucleic acids. So here we'll discuss about DNA and RNA. This is from the chapter biomolecules. So watch the entire video lecture to get basics out of it. So without any delay, let's start with the topic nucleic acid that includes DNA and RNA from the chapter biomolecules. So let's start. So let's start with the topic nucleic acids. So nucleic acids are biomacromolecules. So your nucleic acid comprises of DNA and RNA. So nucleic acids are heteropolymer of nucleotides. Alright, so nucleic acids are heteropolymer of nucleotides. That is, many nucleotides are linked together to form a polynucleotide. So what is a nucleotide? Nitrogen base, pentose sugar and phosphate is called nucleotide. That means nitrogen base, sugar and phosphate is a nucleotide. Alright, so we can also say nucleotide is equal to nucleoside plus phosphate. Now what is nucleoside? Nitrogen base and sugar. Alright, so you can see right hand side the diagram, you can see a polynucleotide or nucleic acid figure. You can see a nucleotide diagram is also shown. Alright, 5' and 3' ends are shown. So nucleic acids are of two types. One is DNA, another is RNA. DNA means deoxyribonucleic acid and RNA means ribonucleic acids. Alright, you can see the figure given. Now we'll start with the DNA, that is the secondary structure of DNA is given by Watson and Crick double helix model. So we can see a DNA strand. The strands are parallel. You can see the strands have a sugar phosphate backbone, and in between there are nitrogen bases. That means for DNA it is adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. Alright, so there are more than a dozens form of DNA such as A form, B form, C form, D form, E form, Z form, etc. So this is a B form of DNA, and you can see the diameter of the DNA, that is a helical structure. You can see this 2 nanometer. So one strand is 5' to 3' end, another strand is 3' to 5' end, that is antiparallel in nature. And DNA consists of two polynucleotide strand arranged antiparallelly as double helix. Alright, so you can see in one round, in one curve, it's 3.4 nanometer. So you can see the major groups, the minor groups. Alright, the nitrogen bases, the sugar phosphate backbone. Now you can see in DNA, a nucleotide consists of a nitrogen base, deoxyribose sugar and a phosphate. So you can see right hand side a phosphate group is shown, a pentose sugar is shown and a nitrogen bases are shown. So nitrogen bases are present within the strands. That means A double bond with T and G triple bond with C. And in the straight line, parallel line, there is a sugar phosphate backbone. So for DNA it's deoxyribose sugar. In case of sugar it's deoxyribose sugar. So backbone, that is the strands of DNA, is formed of sugar phosphate. Alright, sugar chain. Alright, so steps are formed of, and steps in between the sugar phosphate backbones made up of nitrogen bases. And nitrogen bases includes, as I have said, adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. Here uracil is absent in case of DNA. Alright, now you can see in the secondary structure of DNA, that is Watson-Crick model. This is a B form of DNA. Here adenine pairs with thymine by 2 hydrogen bond, A for adenine and T for thymine. Alright, so A double bond with T, and next is guanosine pairs with cytosine. That means guanosine G triple bond with C by 3 hydrogen bond. You can see the figure given very nicely on the right hand side, the 2 hydrogen bond and 3 hydrogen bond. Alright, it's anti-parallel shell, 5' to 3' end and 3' to 5' end. And in between that antiparallel strand is made up of sugar phosphate backbone, and in between this strand there are nitrogen bases Pairing is given very nicely, you can see. Now a phosphate molecule link the 3 prime carbon of the sugar of one nucleotide to the 5 prime carbon of the sugar to the next nucleotide. In one side it is attached with the 3 prime carbon, another side is attached with the 5 prime carbon. Alright. So each sugar phosphate backbone is attached with one side 3 prime end, another with 5 prime end. So the bonds between a phosphate and OH group of sugar is an ester bond. Alright, so the bond formed between phosphate and OH group of sugar is an ester bond, as there is one as such ester bond on either side. That's why it is called phosphodiester bond. So there is called phosphodiester bond. You can see on right hand side the ester bond location is given. Alright. As you know, the strands are anti-parallel. That's why the pentagon or pentose sugar structure is given one side straight, another side is inverted. You can see because they are anti-parallel. So the bond that is formed between phosphate and hydroxyl group is a phosphodiester bond. And the bond between sugar and nitrogen base is called N-glycosidic bond. Alright, so the bond formed between nitrogen base and sugar, you can see the diagram given N-glycosidic bond. The structure is also given between a sugar and a nitrogen base. This is N-glycosidic bond. Alright, so previous one was between sugar and phosphate, that's phosphodiester bond, and here between nitrogen base and sugar, that is N-glycosidic bonds are shown. Next, in case of B form of DNA, you can see I have said there are different forms of DNA, A, B, C, D, Z. Alright, so in B form of DNA given by Watson-Crick model, so one full turn has 10 steps, that means 10 base pair in it. So length of one full turn is 34 Armstrong, that is 3.4 Armstrong for each step or each nitrogen bases. Okay, and each step the strands turns 36 degree, that means 360 degree for a full turn. Okay, this is all about the B form of DNA. So here we have discussed about the nucleic acid, the DNA and the RNA. So in DNA it consists of adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine, and in case of RNA, alright, same thing is there, adenine, guanine, cytosine, and in case of thymine there is uracil. Alright, that means there in RNA A pairs with U, that means A adenine double bond with uracil, and G pairs with C. So G is triple bond, or G pairs with C in 3 hydrogen bonds are there, and A pairs with U, 2 hydrogen bonds are there. So this is the difference between DNA and RNA. And one more difference is there, in RNA there is a ribose sugar present, whereas in DNA there is a deoxyribose sugar present. Right. Thank you, student. This was all about the entire video lecture. We have discussed about the basics of nucleic acids. Hope you have understood the video lecture of nucleic acid that comprises of DNA and RNA from the chapter biomolecules. So stay at home, stay safe. I'm Shomaji sir signing off for today, and again we'll meet in the next class. Thank you, students.